everyone! Today we are going to do a chapter of GK Refined. This is class 7 general knowledge. This is the chapter number 1. So let us see about the chapter. So the name of the chapter is Consumer Rights. In this chapter we are going to see that what are the consumer rights, what are the responsibilities, and what are the things we should do. So basically in this chapter we are going to see that what is a consumer right. So let us look. So as a consumer, it is important for us to know all our rights and responsibilities. Now as a customer, it is a very important thing for us to know what are our rights and our responsibilities. Knowing all our rights help us to protect ourselves and our dear ones from being cheated upon. Now, when we know all our rights and our responsibilities, it will help us to protect ourselves and our dear ones from being cheated by anyone. So let us look for the chapter. As we know, the name of the chapter is Consumer Rights, so we will be discussing some points about the consumer rights. So, as we see here, that this is a man who's giving the parcel to the consumer. So, this is the customer. So, this guy has to learn everything. What is a consumer right? What are the consumer rights or responsibilities? So, this cat is showing that what are the consumer rights and the responsibilities of a consumer, a customer. So, a lot of our shopping happens online these days. So now these days a lot of our shopping is happening from the online only. The internet is also a place where a lot of crimes happen, especially financial crimes. Nowadays we are just working, we are just shopping from the online. We are not shopping, we're not going to any store. We are shopping online only. The internet is also a place where a lot of crimes happen. Now internet is also a place where many crimes happen, especially the financial crimes. So now, as we know that internet is also a place where crimes are happening, especially the crimes which are happening on internet are the financial crimes. The suggestions below will help you to safeguard yourself from online cheating. Now these things will help us from online cheating. So be careful while sharing payment information. Now we have to be very careful by sharing our payment information. Our every information which we are giving for them, like our address, our money, where we are using, what type of transaction we are doing. So we should be careful while doing all this payment. It is advisable to share payment details only with who's your known or reputed vendors. Now we only have to it is more advisable to just share the payment details who we know and or the reputed vendors. Okay, remember to print or save a copy of the order placed. Now this is the main point, that whenever we buy anything or we have placed an order, we should print it or keep a copy. We have to save that copy, that bill, so that we should not be cheated. Always use strong and tricky password, easy to remember and hard to guess. Now the main thing is we should always use a strong and a tricky password so that nobody could recognize it, so that it is easy for us to remember and hard for another to guess the password. It is best not to use public computers for making any kind of online purchase or money transactions. So the best thing is never to use the public computer or any kind of online shopping on them. So we should never just give money we should never give the money through the public computers, or we should not do money transactions. So this is the best point, that we should never use a public computer. We should always use our own computers, not a public computer. for purchasing time of transactions. Always check the bank statements and notifications. We should always check the bank has given a notification, has given a code, or the bank statements or the notifications. So this was only for today's chapter number 1. So thank you everyone. I will meet you in my second video. So bye and thank you.